Hey everyone, you're at home with a geek. I'm Mark, aka the Little Black Dude. I'm gonna review Voltron Legendary Defender Episode 2, so I'm gonna pause the video, I'm gonna watch the episode, and I'm gonna come back and give you guys a little review. Be right back. And I'm back. So, this episode is called Some Assembly Required. The Paladins are now permanent residents of the castle on Eris, and they are being trained to be Paladins. Because all 5 of the guys that are there have never done this kind of thing before. 4 of them were being trained by the Galaxy Garrison, the other was a soldier, but there's really no cohesion between them. That's what this episode is all about, building the team up. The whole thing just keeps conjuring the song "We Need a Montage" from Team America. Like, I can keep hearing it in my head. Oh, we need a montage. Oh, we need a montage. Because everything that's happening is a training montage, okay? It starts with them failing a drill to, get them to the bridge. They're having trouble with their lions. They're having trouble flying together. They're having trouble forming Voltron. And as this is all going on, we get to see that Zarkon and his druid, who I'm really hoping is Hagar, because Hagar was his witch from the old series. Really hoping it's her. It looks like her. I think that it sounds like her, but not quite the same voice. But I really am looking forward to it being Hagar. I'm waiting to hear the name Hagar, but that's another issue. Goes to them, he's showing how ruthless he is, told one of his commanders that he's supposed to sacrifice half his crew to make the other half stronger, that kind of stuff. Hagar had built up what we called robeasts back in the old series. They haven't said it yet in this series, but I'm going to call them that, let's just be honest. She goes in and she finds somebody who apparently fought with Shiro, who has reason to have vengeance against him, and puts him into a robeast. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. I'm guessing the next episode they're going to be fighting with this creature. Well, the rest of the episode is all training exercises. They have to protect each other from drones that are firing lasers, and if they don't, the person who gets hit drops down through the floor. They have to fight with what is called a gladiator, which thoroughly whoops their butts. It is freaking hilarious to watch. There is a maze that they have to guide each other through, and we get more of the Lance and Keith back and forth. Their rivalry is big because Lance is in the maze and Keith is the one on the mic. So of course Lance is like, oh well, he's trying to hurt me on purpose. So big problems there. It all culminates in dinner. Everyone is exhausted, everyone's tired, everyone's hungry. So Karan prepares a bunch of food for them. They're all sitting at the table in a row, and as they reach for their utensils, he essentially energy handcuffs them to each other. They have to feed each other in order to eat, and this of course is going spectacularly poorly. And of course, it gets to a point where everyone's frustrated. Keith stands up and says, we're not your prisoners, you can't treat us this way, and it just becomes a big deal. And Pidge, oh god, Pidge, makes me so happy. Because when Keith starts yelling at the princess, Karan's like, you don't yell at the princess. And here comes Pidge. He's like, oh, princess of what? We're the only ones here. She's no princess of ours. To which Pidge gets a face full of food. Splat right across the face. Oh. Alora had enough. Starts flinging food. And then it becomes a food fight. It starts with Keith saying, Pidge, go limp. He throws a bunch of food at her. Here comes Karan, smacks it out of the way, has a ladle full of all over. It was so much fun watching them go back and forth. They're throwing food at each other. Hunk is stuffing it in his mouth and spitting it at people. And during the whole thing, they don't realize they're working together. When they realize this, when the princess points it out to them, they decide, you know what, let's go and form Voltron. So they go back to the montage, they go to their tubes, they drop down to the zip lines, they zip line down, it's freaking awesome. They go to their lions and they form Voltron flawlessly. It is beautiful. Made me so happy. Like I said, they needed a montage. So yes, this episode was fun to watch, but I'm looking forward to seeing just how much they do with this show. I'm loving the fact they finally have a real opening for the show, so definitely gonna be talking more about that in the next episode, and I'm waiting to see just how much happens. There is a scene that I didn't talk too much about because it is important, but it's not important. And it has to do with Pidge, and I have a whole theory about Pidge, but I don't have enough evidence yet. I think I'm going to talk about that at a later time once I have more examples to what I'm thinking of. But until then, we're going to continue reviewing every episode of Voltron Legendary Defender. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you're new here, please subscribe. If you want to check out some of my other videos, take a look over here. And I have a Facebook page now. So if you go to the URL here, facebook.com/homewithageek, you'll be able to check out a little bit more there. If you have any comments, you have anything that you want to talk about, or something that you want me to do on the channel here, please leave a comment either in the down low or on my Facebook page. But until next time, this is the little black dude. Stay geek and proud.